Welcome to another Terptree TV, and this week I'm coming to you from Wilderness Festival in Oxfordshire. We are here at Wilderness Festival for the weekend, celebrating being in the wild, being in the open spaces, being in the outdoors and being free with nature. A wonderful festival full of ranges of people, families, with lots of activities, things from meditation to yoga, lots of massage available through to live music, workshops, comedy, even hypnotism that I experienced yesterday, which was not personally, but watched the show yesterday, which was fantastic. What struck me last night was when myself and another friend went out to have a little dance in the valley, which is sort of a valley area which is surrounded by trees, and a light show is produced over above, which looks like you're sort of in a warehouse, a club warehouse. Fantastic experience and fantastic atmosphere. Two sign language interpreters there together, both using sign language to communicate, which is a much easier way of communicating when you're in an area where there's lots of background noise. Saves you from shouting, saves you from straining your hearing. So we were using sign language to communicate. And one guy came up to us and he asked us, which one of you can't speak? And I thought that was really interesting, and interesting to explore today why there is a perception that if you're using sign language you can't speak. Well, I guess it's because if you're using your hands to communicate, that's in replacement of being able to communicate some other way. But what really struck me is the real lack of awareness that this guy had in terms of deaf awareness and in terms of general communication in total, and really made me realise how in the general public this is a bigger problem than what it seems on the surface. If it's a bigger problem in the general public, if there's a lack of awareness in terms of people's understanding about deaf people and deaf people's needs and the fact that deaf people communicate using sign language, then I wonder what's happening within large businesses and large retailers and large organisations. Is there a similar level of lack of awareness, or is this something that's focused upon? So, something for you to think about, really. Do you have members of your staff or members of your team that have that lack of understanding, that don't understand that people use sign language because they're profoundly deaf and sign language users? Do the members of your team believe that someone uses sign language because they can't speak? Just an interesting insight. And like I said, this is just one person, one member of the public that came up and said this. That person could be representative of one of your employees within your business. So certainly something to think about. That's it from me for this week. I'll see you later.